And yeah, should be live.
And I'm advertising us on another server.
Oh boy. Okay, let's put some tunes up in here.
Yep, we're streaming. Just checking it out on the phone.
Ah, there we go.
Hello, all zero of our audience. How are you doing?
They're doing good.
Glad to hear.
Huzzah!
Oh, we have a viewer. Probably me.
Very likely. It's been a while since we have had a proper game, so.
It's been quite some time.
That is not the correct place to put this. Let us.
20, I say.
Oh boy. So right now, since Jack and Socks, who play Ashfall and Trust respectively, are having minor connectivity issues. Hopefully Socks less than Jack, but
Been a while.
no, not connectivity. Jack has problem with the mouth, since the immense toothache, and Socks may suffer a terrible storm on their end, and we might just lose them. Hopefully it won't happen, because right now we're in a very dangerous spot, for better or for worse. Hey Jess, you didn't miss anything. We have just begun.
Oh, hey!
We have
Literally
just
just
started.
starting. We held up because we were hoping that Silver might be able to get in with us. But she's still on her way back from work.
Someone's got to make the bread around here.
So, TPK.
This is going to be very interesting. Oh, welcome back, Jess. Hopefully we are audible. Emphasis on hopefully. Like, yeah. Anyway.
Seems to be.
Okay, so I think we don't have to wait for a lot of things, because last time we left off we had actually just a minor thing that I retconned at the end. The party are not getting immediately just punched in the face, but they are going to get punched in the face.
The fist is coming. It's on its way.
Indeed. So, without too much of a waiting pause, let me bring out the battle mat. The map I have made right here. You should be able to see it.
I do see the grid. There we go.
I made a map, Jess.
You were robot super hard for me on that end.
Oh, hold up. Am I roboting?
You're good for me.
Yeah, you're good for me too. I think it might have been. Oh, man.
Nobody was.
30 seconds. Okay. Yeah, that probably is.
What is the map was loading again?
Alright. The mind meld. Okay, so you are currently next to your horses, so you can drag your tokens from the journal onto the battle map. As you can see, and let me explain the surroundings around you. The many buildings of this town have been devastated and are left in a pretty bad state. Some of them are still standing, depicted by their purple roofs still being relatively intact. Not all of them. You can see that some of them have been in a bad state of repair. Beyond that, some of them have collapsed completely, and you do notice that parts of nature have been starting to overgrow around these buildings. You also notice that grey sheets of clothing are also being hanged between the two buildings, as if people were still living here, hanging their clothes to dry. You do notice that some of them are even wet. Doors are closed, that are the ones that are still standing tall at least, and you can notice that as far as things go, this is a pretty abandoned place. Now, last time I asked for perception checks, and all of you bloody succeeded with above 20 rolls. So I said that some of the units that you were looking into, as you were looking into windows, that these gaunt, drab figures were emerging from the sides of the building, or from the buildings, or from the sides of brush, of shrubbery and brushes, and they were looking towards you, slowly approaching. So right now, we're not going to waste too much time because we're going to jump into initiative.
Okay.
Let me fetch some music for this.
It's been a while since I've done this. I might be rusty.
I trust you can do this.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
So again, because of feral instinct, I have advantage, so that's a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Just check, by the way, I didn't take a claw attack, so I actually should be on full health, right?
Yes, including the horse.
Alright.
I should name that horse Butters.
And let me just.
We all know what's at stake here, right, guys? Our pride. That's
No,
it.
you notice these gaunt figures that have long claws beginning to approach you. I'll tell you their current locations because
We would be looking in the mirror, so we'd see at least where they currently are.
indeed. Okay, so trust. I'm gonna tell you what you see in the mirror. So which house are you looking at?
This one, I suppose.
Okay. Because you see on the opposite end of where the mirror would show you. You notice that as you're looking into that mirror, there's a figure on right here that is approaching quickly towards Grimthod. You also notice a figure from within the other house behind the window here. It is looking in and slowly moving for the door. You notice there's also a figure behind the shrubbery here on that same point of view axis. But that's what the figures you can see that are approaching.
Okay. So there's a figure approaching Grimthod right now, I guess?
There is, yes.
Okay. And if I turn around, I can't see. It's only in the mirror that I
Yeah.
can see this creature.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Wonder, how do you fight an enemy that you can't see?
I mean, we've done it multiple times.
Well, looking in the mirror,
Mm-hmm.
Trust isn't gonna turn to Grimthod, but she's going to say, one is coming right for you. And there's one going, you said going into the house, and then there's one...
Currently out inside the house, coming out.
Okay. There are more coming out of the houses, but Grimthod, one is coming right for you.
Where?
Like right in front of him? Or...
Right here, right now, where you can see it.
Okay.
Okay. So Trust will dictate the position, because trying to figure out how to actually formulate that into words. To your left, to my right. I
Okay.
just be prepared. And whew. I don't know what to do here. Oh Lord.
I mean, here's the thing. Since you know the square, you should be able to at least aim for it. You could take a shot at disadvantage, basically, at that square.
Yeah. That is true. You could just turn towards where one of the figures is and blind fire.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, actually.
Alright.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage in the attack roll, yeah. But because you are an ambusher, you do have advantage on it, I believe.
Okay, so it'd be a flat roll.
It would just be normal.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll bust out my elven longbow.
Hold on, someone is just coming.
It's a 23 hit.
A 23. Yes, it does.
Cool. That is 10 piercing damage.
Okay. As you fire a crossbow blind, you shoot, and the bolt itself. Everyone watches as the bolt is thrust into the air and gets halted midair. And as it is halted midair, you look into the mirror to see the figure clasping on its chest where the arrow hit, and everyone watches as the arrow begins to disappear from sight. Looking into the mirror, you can still see the arrow.
Attack.
You can still see the arrow stuck into the figure. Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah! I'm going to do another attack with the elven longbow, and since I can see where the arrow is, would this just be a normal attack? Because I'm like, oh.
Here's the thing.
Floating.
The moment the arrow hits, it stays still in the air for literally a split second before it disappears.
Okay.
So
you can see it in the mirror that it's still
you.
there. That's why I described it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna blindly hit it again, and then this time would be at disadvantage proper. 21. Both times.
That hits.
Cool. 8 piercing damage.
That is just enough.
You take an attack action on the turn, I can make an additional weapon attack if that attack hits. So now I can make another attack at disadvantage with an extra d8.
This thing.
Oh god. I'm waiting to get screwed over. 14?
14 hits. Which one? You're firing at the one behind the bushes? Or the one in the window?
The one behind the bushes.
Okay. That hits.
But I have sharpshooters, so I don't get.
Yeah, you don't get the disadvantage from the fact that it is behind cover.
17.
Yep.
17 damage.
Okay. You fire. Oh, so what happens is you fire your first 2 shots. The first one, you see the arrow disappears into the figure as it hits, like midair stuck for a moment. The second arrow, it hits it in the head. There is no blood coming out from these things. As it is just the faint sound of air leaving an enclosed space, like a. As you see that figure, it drops on the floor, still invisible. And then it appears.
I see. So they're like invisible balloons. Once we pop them,
Yes.
their bodies just appear.
And as you fire at the second one, it hits it directly where the heart should be. It puts a hand on the wall, very reminiscent to how an elderly man would try to hold the breathing from a long jog, and it looks up at you, and the figure does seem a bit small, a bit more. Although most facial and recognizable figures are lost, most of the features that would be of that of an elderly man are a little bit present. Is that your turn?
Interesting. They show up when they die?
Yeah. I mean, that's evident.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, that's all Tress can do on her turn.
Okay. With that in question, Grim Thought.
Cool. Just a heads up, I am going to need to quickly hop off to grab dinner after I've done my turn here, so
Okay.
I'll just quickly get this done. Just looking over towards this building where the one just dropped, looking at the reflection of all that glass there, is there any other ones I'm seeing in the vicinity?
Right here on this window?
Yeah, basically, I would naturally look over towards where one just dropped and then looking into the glass of that building.
Yes, of course. You do notice there is one right behind the window.
Okay.
You can see. You can also see one on the doorway that is reflected of the other building, as well as another one in the bushes here. You would also be able to see that another one in behind the rubble up here. And
Sorry, where's the rubble?
the rubble up here.
Oh, okay, that's a bit of a distance away. Okay. So, looking between that and that, basically the nearest one would be the one that's right here, wouldn't it be?
Yes.
Yeah, the one nearest one I can see. Okay. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go into a rage, bonus action rage, and basically gonna reckless attack at this square.
Which square?
You were indicating this one, yeah? Oh, that, okay, then I'll move the extra. Yeah, I've got 40 feet of movement, I'll just move up to where I think it is.
Okay, you move up and you're suddenly like stumble onto an invisible figure as you go, oh, here it is.
Oh, okay, you need to die.
Okay.
So rage, I will not Ballad of Might. Do I want a Great Weapon? You know, I'll Great Weapon Master, just so I can hopefully drop this thing.
Okay.
That's an unnatural 20.
That hits.
That is 27 damage.
Okay. As you move up and say, oh, you're gonna die, you hold your great axe and you swing, and as you do, you hear it as you go right through something, and you see where the axe hits against the side of the door. A head materializes right on top of it as as a corpse beheaded falls on the floor right before you.
I just like tilt the axe slightly so the head just boom, 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 off.
It is devoid of features, the head itself, and it just falls on the ground.
Now let's see, I did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get to there. So 30, 35, 40 to get back to here. That's the furthest I can get. And let's see. Okay, would I have to drop Celebrator in order to throw a javelin?
Yeah, you would have to actually use either a bonus action or an action to just take out the javelin itself in the first place, and because you have rage, you don't have a bonus action.
Okay. And yeah, unfortunately, that is my turn.
All right,
so,
go eat dinner. Yep.
I'll pop off, grab food, and then hopefully get back for my next turn.
Yep. Ashfall. Now we go into text-to-speech. Spike growth. Okay, where are you casting it? Yeah, are you targeting a specific place? Because I can't see it. Oh, right there. Okay. And that is spike growth. That's a big radius, ain't it? to 20 feet. Well, let's pull out the circle here. Okay, I'm gonna use this fireball because it's the same radius token to indicate just how big this is. If it could load in, that would be also wonderful. There it is. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 20-foot radius. There it is. A 20-foot radius sphere of thorns encompasses the entire area there. We're gonna leave that there for now. Okay, you point at the ground, and suddenly around the house, the natural overgrowth begins to grow spikes and enlarge and ripe and writhe over the floor and the sides of the walls, as well as within the house itself. Right, you summon your unicorn spirit totem. From the Feywild, the galloping horse arrives. And everyone gets to see a unicorn every now and again. That's neat. Do you want to move for your turn? Okay, so you're gonna get all, on top of the horse? Okay. You climb onto your horse to steady yourself as before Coda. Figures shift. I'm gonna do the movement first. So right now, I'm moving invisible creatures, which is not something very appealing to see, but it is happening. The door here, you watch as it opens and closes. Is it all? Nope. And okay. Okay, so right now, Ashful, as you're getting onto the horse, you hear the ground as, let's make some attack rolls. Ooh, that's a crit against the horse. For Yeah. 8 plus 4, 12 plus 13, so that's 24 points of damage dealt against the horse you're riding. I think that kills it, actually.
Poor horse. He was so young.
Can you give me also an acrobatics check as you're on top of the horse? Because now the horse you were riding suddenly has a massive claw mark on the side of its body, and as it does so, you watch as the eyes go behind the skull, and the horse falls on the ground, and you fall prone. As the horse falls back, you lose your footing and you slam on the floor. As you do so, your armor class is 19, 23 hits for 17 points of damage. I have said it before, I am not merciful towards Butter specifically. Everyone might die here. Those are the ones close to you. As you are on the ground, you see suddenly a claw mark being made on the side of your shoulder, and as it does this, you notice the skin begins to bleed as something clawed against your shoulder, and you feel this spike of necrotic energy rise up to you as you take 7 points of slashing damage and 10 points of necrotic asphalt. Coda. Novi, are you here with us, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, these are separate sources. 7 slashing and 10 necrotic.
Yes, I'm here.
You're gonna have a wonderful time.
Okay.
That's another crit.
Lay it on me.
No, that's a single hit for 17 points of damage, Asphalt. They don't have multi-attack, thank God. So 1 hit for 17 damage. Still, that is very powerful. Yes, for concentration on spike growth, correct. So Novi, 16, does 16 hit you?
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, 12. 12 succeeds. You maintain concentration on the spike growth. As for Novi, you take 9 points of slashing from the first attack plus 17.
Okay, so 16 on that one.
And on the 16 to hit, you take 8 points of slashing plus 4 necrotic.
Alright.
As you watch, what appears to be, as you're holding onto the horse and look surprised around you, suddenly there's a gashing mark as you feel force slashing you into the side, and then from your back you hear a tearing motion as your poncho is struck, and the back of your mind is assaulted by the necrotic energy that now racks from all the way from your spine to your skull, and then you hear tiptoeing behind you.
Wait, did you say 9 slashing and 17 necrotic?
9 slashing and 17 necrotic, yes. These are dangerous monsters. As for Trust, does a 23 hit?
By trust, I mean me. Yeah, definitely.
Cool beans.
Without a doubt.
These are half monsters, by the way. That's 6 points of slashing and 7 points of necrotic. As you are looking towards the one you just shot in the heart, suddenly from behind you there is a slash, and you feel the back of your skin being withered as you turn around to see no one.
Oh, lovely.
And then you hear on the ground around you. As for Grimthought, yeah, this attack hits him. Most of it is necrotic, I believe. Unless we roll bad. Yeah, roll bad. That's 6 points of slashing for 3 plus 5 necrotic. Okay. With that in mind, Coda, it's your turn.
Alright. Well, are there any... What is the nearest mirror near me? Or reflective object, I guess?
Depends on which house you're looking at.
To my character, which one would be the easiest one to look at, I guess? I would figure it would probably be this one.
Yeah, it would be probably this one. There's a window right next to the door here.
Maybe over here.
Yeah, you're looking towards that.
Alright.
You can see there is immediately to the side of the door another one of these gun figures. You also notice there's one right in front of you, one right behind the horse, seemingly going for it. You can also see one next to Trust, if you're looking towards that direction, and that's from your side of viewpoint. Yeah, that's all you can see from that side of viewpoint.
Alright. That is 1, 10 feet 1. Alright.
I know you're all. They end up in this situation by going in the middle of nowhere on the map. That's how they're here. Yes.
So please give me the dex save.
Where are you targeting the tidal wave, you monster? Okay, I'll give you dexterity save for one of them.
What's funny, if I miss one, then I'm like, I'm so sorry, but if I miss one, then...
That's a critical fucking natural one, so roll damage.
Well, it doesn't multiply the damage. Give it a bit. There you go.
20 points
20.
of damage. Yeah, immediately kills it. And you watch as you summon a tidal wave, suddenly a gun figure, as it is slammed, appears in the middle of the water. It gets thrust on the side as the materialized water dissipates. And as for explanation of what happened, now that I have a better internet, thanks to my USB stick, I'm going to be uploading those videos into YouTube so that everyone can understand why the hell everything is as it is.
Alright.
Is that your turn, Coda? Novi, is that your turn? I think we may have lost Novi again.
Yep.
Oh, and you just...
There we go.
As you summon a tidal
The
wave,
big snake.
yeah, your form contorts and transforms to that of an enormous giant snake. At the end of your turn, when the round ends, you notice all the corpses that have been on the ground or visible just literally burn out under the sunlight, dissipating. Trust, it's your turn.
Cool. So, okay. Trust got slashed in the back, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well... Trust do? What would Trust do? Trust would do something kind of stupid, actually. Trust is going to cast Fog Cloud on her, like, the point of where she is standing. Because fuck it, if she can't see them, they can't see her. Not allowed.
So what are you doing?
Casting Fog Cloud on the point that is her.
Okay, what is the radius from fog cloud?
20 feet.
Radius
So
or
I like
cube?
to point out I have blind sense up to 10 feet, so I am fine with this. I am perfectly fine with this.
Well,
I think this is an amazing play.
okay, I'm just gonna summon another fireball.
You just like adjust the opacity just slightly.
I can't adjust the
Make that a
opacity on
little
tokens in
bit-
roll 20, unfortunately, but I can do this.
So like centered on her, yeah. She's like, they can't see me.
There's a fireball in the
Can't see
way.
them.
Funny enough, there's no wizards here that can cast fireball.
So it lasts concentration up to an hour, so as long as I don't cast another concentration spell or get hit again, I should be good.
Okay, so as you're looking around behind you, go, no, and you summon a fog cloud as you slam your hand onto the ground. It is dense fog. You can barely see 5 feet in front of you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's Trust's turn.
Oh, look at who just came back from dinner just in time to have their turn.
He's
Fucking...
just gonna hide in the fog. Just gonna hang out.
Yeah, you just summon a fog
Well,
cloud, spreading from your point, and Grimthought, it's your turn.
So we dead yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, but
Trust
one
got hit in
one
the
horse
back
is
and
dead.
immediately Batman.
Any explanation for the giant balls of fire?
One's a
What
fog
is
cloud,
Fog cloud.
one's a growth spire. Spike growth.
Okay. Because I saw that and just thought, well, the horses are fucking dead.
It's the best token to
Or
have.
just.
Okay. Alright. Let's see.
Oh, important to know,
checking
Grimthought.
nearby mirrors, are there...
Yeah, you were just slashed behind you as you were walking away from the house.
As in, something got an attack of opportunity on me?
No, something came in and slashed at your back.
Okay. I presume, my resistance from being in rage applied and all that, yeah?
except from the necrotic damage that you took.
Okay. Cool. Makes sense. It'd still be half from the slashing. Alright, so whereabouts did I get hit effectively?
Right behind you.
Okay. Are there any mirrors in view?
Yes, there is one from the house down here that you can just look into. There's one right here that you can just easily look into.
Gonna throw a glance into that one and see if there's the thing that slashed me is still
You're gonna
here.
love my response. You see, first of all,
It's not.
a gaunt figure right behind you. You see another one right here.
Sorry, right where?
Right here.
There.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Cool.
you also notice
Actually,
another.
I do love that response.
Yeah, you also see another one right here. Just look surprised as there's a.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, and another one right here.
Okie dokie. So, first thing that Grimthod's gonna do is he's gonna, like, point at the one here and yell, "Get in the mirror and fire proper, you pricks!" Vicious mockery.
Do you have to see a creature to target it?
Good question.
Or is it something that has to just listen to you?
Mockery. A creature, okay, yeah, a creature you can see and that can hear you within range, so I can't see it, so Vicious Mockery would not work. Okay. Cool. Fair enough. Then I don't cast the spell, I'm just yelling at it.
Okay, also, I want to appreciate the Foggy Boy and Spiky Boy. Just really quickly.
So So, gonna swing on the one that I saw behind me, the one right here. Once again, going for Great Weapon Master. That is 16 to hit, I think? Yeah,
That hits.
16. Cool. That's 25 damage.
You turn around in the moment of pure anger, you slice forward, and suddenly you see a figure stagger back. It appears to be gaunt and a little bit bigger than the one that Trust shot down initially. It has a massive gashing wound on the front, and you see inside of it, it's empty. It's the shell of a human body, but inside of it is completely translucent and empty. And as it staggers forward, it falls over, dead on the floor.
So, for once, I'm going to remember that Great Weapons Master doesn't just allow you to get extra damage. It also means that now, as a bonus action, can attack again on my turn.
True.
Because I dropped a creature to 0.
True.
That is a part of Great Weapon Master I always forget about. So gonna move up to here. And having seen the one below me, I'm gonna take a swing at that one. And this one I'm just yelling at, stay the fuck away from Bash!
Okay. Oh, that's a hit.
Unnatural 20.
Yep.
That's 24 damage.
In a moment of pure anger, you hack down the invisible figure and just shatters and it clatters and falls off the ground like a ragdoll.
So it took 20 feet of movement to get to there. And I saw that there was another one in the bushes up here, right?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, 5, 10... oh, sorry, it would have been on that square, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Get to here, swing on the bush. With my last attack, thanks to Great Weapon Master.
Where are you swinging?
Yep. Oh, that's probably a miss.
That's definitely a miss.
Okay. And that is all of my movement, so that is me.
Okay. Ashfall, you have just witnessed your horse dying. And you're on the floor prone as well. Death is a natural part in these adventures. It's your turn. Okay, you're gonna stand up. That is super smart.
Oh!
You
Galaxy brain fucking move!
in the form of rain around you. Okay, you watch as you spin and begin to put your hands on the side, bow forward, and suddenly it begins to drizzle as little foggy clouds form. You notice that as the water generates beneath you, you can clearly now see these figures. They're as if they are reflected from the water right under them. In fact, I'll do you the favor and just...
Nope, that horse is about to die.
Oh. Never mind. Boop.
We don't know that horse is about to die. It is, but we don't know it.
I mean, are they technically invisible?
Now that
Like,
you can
is that
see...
blind sense?
Now that they have actually a source right under them, I'm gonna say you can see them. They're still invisible themselves, But you know where they are. You can pinpoint.
Right, I think Nobi was asking with the snake's blind sight. Do they even count as invisible to him?
You know, you know there's one right here. You know there's one right here. You can smell it. Smell it in the air. It smells like cardboard.
Yes, because I, as Coda, know what cardboard smells like.
I just a reference
Someone
point.
really fucked up a tree over here.
It smells empty. All right.
Okay, that's you. Fair enough.
Yeah, you have made a surface of water that now you can just see those creatures they enter upon. Boy, speaking of which, now that you know where they are, specifically because you can see their reflections, they're still invisible. So this one is going to just move here. This one will also move here. This one will stay there. And this one is going to enter, making itself visible. Oh, and this one is gonna... Oh, I see a pattern here. This one is going to move here, and Coda, you can smell another one entering within your point. Another one is gonna enter here and be extremely confused. Just move around blindly. Coda, you know there's another one right next to you. This one still can see Trust since it is right next to her. This one is going to move here. This one's going to move here. And the other ones I can't see. I can't see, haha, hilarious. Oh, fuck's sake, I forgot about all these fellas.
Oh god. When the DM says he forgot about all these fellas. Oh, panic.
Move them there.
By the way, I can't help but notice that the bodies that Trust left behind are also gone.
Yes, they disintegrated at the end of the round of initiative. They just disintegrated
okay,
outright.
Okay.
And then there is... Okay, there is that one too. Cool. So, Asphalt, you are completely surrounded. FBI, open up, drop all the memes. So these two guys have advantage from flanking.
And also being invisible.
That's a 25 and a 24 to hit. Okay, so...
I wall caller chat the fuck out of that.
There's a problem. You can't see Asphalt.
Hmm?
There's a fog
I don't
cloud
think
in
the
the
ability
way.
says I have to see him.
You can see or hear. Fuck.
Or hear.
Well, that is extremely sad for me.
Loud snake noises.
We need to put a range on that ability.
I don't think loud.
Press is literally just chilling in the smoke thinking, oh.
We need to put a range on that ability, Grimthog. We're gonna fix that.
Yeah. I mean, there's range on the Ballad of Might, but yeah, we haven't sorted out a range on the Warcrawler's chant.
Yeah, we're gonna put it to 60 feet and fix that later. And I'll just make the rest of the attacks as well.
So all those, yeah, Ash now has a resistance on all of the slashing, bludgeoning, piercing, which isn't the scary part of this. The scary part of this is necrotic, but still.
So that's 1, 2, 3 attacks that hit with a 15 and a 16 missing you. For 7, half down to 3 slashing and 5 necrotic. 8, half down to 4 slashing and 6 necrotic. And 8 points of slashing half down to 4 and 8 necrotic.
Oofda. You still up, buddy? Okay, yeah, you're doing okay. You're fine. Ah.
It's fine, everything's fine.
I mean, to be fair, I started this fight with 44 health.
As for the ones that are still around, Trust, the one right next to you is going to just flail wildly at you.
Coincidentally, that was my next plan.
16 to hit.
Is to flail wildly in the fog.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
it definitely does. My AC is pitiful, and I have not fixed it because most of the time I'm not within range to be hit.
Alright, you take 6 points of slashing plus 4 points of necrotic. The horse is going to be attacked. Coda's his horse.
How do I make that noise?
What?
How much damage again?
6 points of slashing, 4 necrotic.
Okay, easy.
And also, that's a 7 slashing and 7 necrotic. Yeah, that drops the horse.
Oof.
As for the ones next to Coda, both of them are going to attack him. They are invisible, so they do have advantage in the attack roll, although you can see them.
But
No, see
they're
them.
not invisible, though.
You can smell them. You know where they are. You're right, they don't benefit from the invisibility if you have blind sight or true sight. All those things enjoy a lot more than just horse meat. Oh, hi there, Key Silver. Welcome.
Hey, want to join the shit show?
Both attacks hit
Don't worry, I'm
the
good.
giant claw, the giant snake with a 20 and a 15 to hit.
Oh, because the AC's 13 now. But it's only +1. Still hits. I go for it.
You take 6 points of slashing plus 2 points of necrotic, and 5 points of slashing and 7 points of necrotic.
Alright.
Grimthought, you are also getting given hugs.
Yeah, no, that figures. I moved into melee range.
Wow. Do both miss you? No, one attack hits you with a 17 to hit.
17, that hit, yeah.
You take 8 points of slashing, cut down to 4 plus 7 points of necrotic.
So altogether that's 11.
Yes. And that's the enemy's turn. Coda.
What do, Snake Boy?
Let's a bonus action shift the race feature, not druid feature.
I'm not shifting, I'm shifting, you see.
Yes. And then let us swing as the snake.
Okay, so you shift as
Now,
a snake.
If I recall,
So you grow. So the snake now has chipmunk hair on it. That's a nice visual.
you know, just the monkey snake.
Can you give me a sec?
Nothing to be scared of. They don't exist.
Okay, what do you want to do for your
Monkey
turn?
Snake.
What do you want to do for your turn?
You're going to bite a enemy close to me.
There are
Because
two.
I have one attack. Okay. Well, they are both unhurt, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we are reading right from left. So 17.
To hit the one on the right?
Does Gauntlet of Ferocity also add to that?
Yes. The way that the gauntlet appears is on your head. You have a leather helmet that goes down to your pairs of fangs.
Okay, so that is
That is rad as shit.
that's an 18 to hit.
Okay, does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright. And
Nice.
that is 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Can you not? You bite onto it and you feel a pair of claws push you off. You still smell the presence of something in the fog.
And let's move over 5 more feet. Just this direction. Alright, and that's my turn.
Okay. Menacingly, you bump right over the invisible creature. Great. Trust. Also, just a second. Oh, hold. Just a second. I'll be right back.
No worries.
There we go.
That would be our druid Coda. Is the snake right now?
You watch as the corpses begin to just shuffle and disintegrate away into black wisps. Trust, it's your turn.
Specifically monkey, because that's the type of shifter that
Yeah.
Coda is.
I accidentally made Sun Wukong. It's
You
fine
know.
though.
Sometimes you just accidentally Sun Wukong.
So I
It's
have
not on purpose.
I have a plan. Great plan. It's inspired by Ashfall plan.
This is the greatest
I love your plan. Glad!
So I'm going to do a little switcheroo where I'm going to destroy my fog cloud with create or destroy water. And I'm casting that at a 3rd level to make puddles on the ground in a 40-foot radius.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Because that was fucking smart on Ashfall's part.
Okay, so
But I'm gonna steal his idea.
I'm gonna do this idea.
If I didn't
And
shift, I would have
expand
wound
upon
shape
it.
so high.
I see. I
Literally.
see. So, okay, let me just do this again, but make it bigger.
40.
40, yeah. Because,
Make it bigly.
it adds 5 feet for every additional level, and because I cast it using one of my 3rd level spell slots, that gives it another 10 feet, and destroying fog creates 30 feet. So, like, I big brain the shit out of my fog cloud without even realizing I big brain the shit out of my fog cloud. Ooh.
Okay,
Good lord.
give me a sec. There we go. So,
Do we have a Kiki?
you want to send this on
Okay,
yourself?
this is really stupid, but I can't connect my headphones to my PC, so phone silver type?
Cool.
I hope I don't sound absolutely horrible.
Okay, by the way, the insane amount of, like, shit on the screen right now is stupid.
Oh yeah.
And you also make all invisible things within that radius visible. Because
Yup.
you
Send
can...
me. Oh, wait, which one?
There's one right under the snake. I'm just going to...
You said radius.
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's not a cube, it's a radius.
No, I'm referring to the massive water spout now that there is on the floor.
It says 30 for a cube, yeah.
Yeah, it says a 30-foot cube.
Well, I destroy fog in a 30-foot cube within range.
So basically
I'm
all the
destroying
fog.
the fog
Yes.
to create the water on the ground.
Yes, you watch as the fog begins to become droplets of water that litter the ground, and you see in a puddle right in front of you the image of a gaunt figure looking at you with its head tilted to the side.
Oh, nice. Let's see if there's anything I can do as a bonus action that won't kill me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I actually think there is, because I think all of my things are actions, which is big sad.
I mean, hey, now you can see anything that comes close to you.
What about Hunter's Mark? Wait, no, sorry, spell. Mind. You
Yeah.
already did spell this turn.
Should I roll initiative?
That's an action.
I'm thinking of being generous enough to allow you to enter because you have
That's an
been so
action.
late.
I can pull out my dagger, and as a bonus action, since I have two-handed weapon fighting, as a bonus action, I can slice my dagger, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Should be able to. Well, actually, no. I think you have to
an attack.
make.
No, I have to make an attack.
You have to make an attack with your action. Yeah.
Okay.
You could have it ready for your turn, though.
You can roll
I'd
initiative.
rather ready my
Kiki.
scimitar. Yeah, I'll just ready my scimitar for my next, but that's all I can do.
So you
I have
take out your
Where
weapon.
should I
limited bonus
drop
action.
myself?
Drop yourself
the edge of the map.
in the back, yeah.
In the puddle with me, why not?
Let me just get my shade open.
Gramfade.
Shit. All right. So I swung at this boy to the north. Checking the mirrors. Is he still here, or did he decide to move after?
Oh, he moved.
He scratched me.
He moved. He's right here now. Oh, hold up. You can't see this. He's right here, and there's one right next to the same figure.
Oh, there's two of them on me. Neat. All right. Okie dokie. I will turn and I will start a swinging.
Okay. Also, Silver, you're entering into the next round.
That is fine.
Don't you worry. There is a lot of bad guys to go around.
Yay!
Gonna go for that boy. And gonna swing with Great Weapon Master. Reckless, so it's flat. 10! Gonna say 10 misses?
Borger, yeah, he'd miss.
Yep. Second attack.
That's worse.
even worse again.
So as you go,
Oh boy.
you go for the
Wait.
first strike.
Rob me of.
Okay, but think about it. Does it sound yet?
You go for the first attack, and
Probably
with,
not.
with a dexterous move, the figure uses its own claws to parry your axe, and you're like, "Oh, this one has tricks." You turn to the other one and attack it with the celebrator, and it does the same maneuver of clasping at it with its claws to block your axe.
I think I figured out something I can't hit. So with the water here, is this still invisible effectively?
I mean, you can literally. The figure is invisible, but you know where it is. It's like it's like a man in the mirror situation. Well,
So
yeah, the figure
Cool,
itself
cool.
is invisible. You just
just thinking in terms of
You can see the reflection.
technically
I'm mainly just thinking in terms of vicious mockery.
You can see it. It's in your right. It's in your line of sight. It is just. Yeah, you can see the figure.
Okay.
You can see the figure.
In that case, I will vicious mockery this one.
Yeah, it makes it. You can see the figure. It's just not the figure itself. You can see its reflection.
So can it do a wisdom save, please?
With its amazing wisdom. Rolling, rolling, rolling dice, giving me results. That's a 4, takes 4.
All right, it takes 4. It has disadvantage on its first attack on its next turn. As Grimthought yells out, it's just like, "You're just an empty shack, you prick!"
It does not turn around you, but you do notice.
My earlier insults were better.
You do notice that the figure kind of like slinks forward as you finish the sentence.
It's like, oh, I am. Alright, that's me.
Ashfall, you're surrounded.
Get out of there!
Cast us back. Cast us cast a spell.
Disengage, you fool! So, your ice storm on yourself?
Can you please
It
not
is not.
kamikaze this?
Well, this is an option. Are you sure?
Yes. He seems committed.
Okay. It
Why
is
are we
done.
going closest to
Become
the cylinder?
Mage. Has to make a dex save.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
lot
20 foot
of
radius, okay.
that's a lot of fucking particles. My eyes.
Hello.
I will note, spike growth is probably gone now, because concentration.
Wait, did you just? Is it centered on himself?
Yeah. No, it's centered on
He
the
seems to
square.
be choosing to center it on himself.
20-foot radius. In the cross.
Yeah, as I'm saying.
Okay, so spike growth stays up, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm referring to the cross
Well,
part.
yeah, but you still do
Provide-
damage to yourself, so...
It's a grid of 20. Oh, so you're telling me that the cross is also part of the spell?
Think about it.
Okay.
Shield Master.
I am also gonna make some saving throws for the ones that do get hit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shield Master, and you cast AoE spells centered on yourself that require dex saves.
That's the biggest brain move I have ever seen in my life. I have some news for you. That's a 14, an 11, and 20, and a natural 1.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of fails. A lot of fails, fellas.
You're also gonna need to do... Oh, you succeed yourself!
Oh, and I have to make another one. Hold up. Because there is one right behind the horse that probably will not have a chance to attack again. No, that's a success. With a 17.
Half of 20 is 10, yep, so that succeeds.
Yep, everything is fine. So... They take 20 on a fail and... 10 on a...
Success.
10 on a pass.
Yeah. Not great damage, but you do kill a couple of them. So this one is dead. This one is dead. This one is almost dead. This one is also dead. And this one takes damage. And you notice as the hail slams down against all of you, including pelpeting the already dead horse, quite literally beating it after it's already been dead. Only one of the gaunt figures still stands. The rest lie dead on the floor.
Yo, I've realized that what Asher just did was you're not trapped here with me.
No,
I'm
I am.
trapped in here with you.
Wait, hold up! Isn't it the other way around?
You mean reverse that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it the other way around because he trapped himself in with them.
Oh, I see. My brain is not big enough to comprehend such knowledge. Is that your turn? As you just summon this hail of ice and rocky hail that falls right over them. You watch some of them slip out the bad ice, cracking the back of their heads against it. Only one of them seems to be standing next to you. Boy, this is situation.
Good for him.
Bring it on. Certainly. So, let me see how many of them remain close to you. So this one is going to appear as it moves in. On top of the horse. This one is going to go closer to the snake. Borger. This
Yeah,
one's
difficult terrain.
fine. No. It was outside of the water. But this one is not.
Right, but moving in with the ice, wouldn't it be?
Oh no, no. Oh yeah, right. Fuck. 5, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, you can just make it 30 feet.
Okay, good for him. That horse is about to die.
So maybe we should give Butters to a ranch.
And Butters is about to die.
Well, alright. That's fine. It's all good in the neighborhood. Yes, I will just turn into giant snake. And we will ride the desert on a giant
Okay,
snake.
let's make some attacks.
Who would mess with us?
So.
Yeah, our shortcut just became a long cut.
Ashfall, you are attacked by a pair of invisible. Not stalkers, that would be overkill. Okay, that's an 18 and a 23 to hit.
Pretty sure they would.
Yeah, I know. 5 points of slashing plus 7 necrotic. 8 points of slashing plus 7 necrotic. Oh, that was an 18 and a 23 to hit.
My god.
Oh.
18
Okay.
misses.
You take only 8 slashing and 7 necrotic then. You don't take the 5 and 7. I'm just gonna do the horse first. That's with advantage, but that hits. Oh no, actually that wouldn't hold up. Let me just roll again to see if it will miss. Oh, that's a crit. Fuck, never mind. It definitely hits. 6 plus 12. Another one bites the dust. As the other two will also use their actions to just claw on it. Butters is going to be attacked. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay, question. Do I war call or chant on Butters or no?
Butters.
Actually, you know what? I have the option to do this. I will Ballad of Might. So
You have to hit a creature.
two allies
when you hit a
within
creature
30
with a,
feet.
It's when you hit a creature with a weapon attack on your
Sorry?
turn. So the reaction.
Oh, when I hit a creature with a weapon attack. Okay. That's it's on my turn. Right, forgot about that. Sorry. You know what? Protecting people is more important than a horse. I'm gonna have to let Butters die.
Okay. Butters takes. Okay, now I'm just disappointed. Takes 5 points of slashing and 3 points of necrotic. So it lives. Aww. I should have sent more.
Yes! Fuck you! Butters lives!
For now, there's 3 coming at Grimthod. Because another one joined them. Borger.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, 13 doesn't hit you, but 22 and 23 certainly do. For
Yep.
7 points of slashing, 7 points of necrotic, so 3 slashing, 7 necrotic, and 8 points of slashing have done to 4 plus 9 points of necrotic. And Trust, you have one attack coming towards you from one of them.
Oh.
14 to hit, both of them, with advantage.
Beats it.
This one I will War Color chant.
Okay, you take 2 points
So
of
you're taking
slashing.
half of slashing.
Oh,
Take 2 points of slashing plus 6 points of necrotic.
oh god.
And Snake, you are attacked twice. That should not be at advantage. Wow, it takes a little bit of time for all 20 just. Oh, hi there, Spaghetti Sky. Ugh, yeah.
Yeah, we are getting lag spikes out the wazoo.
Yep.
I'm very sorry.
Contagious.
Hopefully the YouTube video will actually be better. That's a crit from one of them and an 18 from the other.
Oof.
18 hits?
And the crit?
No, crit does not.
Fuck the crit. The crit does
I
not.
actually have immunity to crits, so
By your divine right.
Ah, rarely seen snake ability. Immune.
it's not regular damage. No, you just it counts it as I get healed that much amount of damage. Let's see, we got 19 and 12.
Yep. That is a total of 31 points of damage.
Are you still snake?
Yeah, I have a total
All
of
of
15
that,
people.
out are all of the actual remaining enemies at the moment. Koda, it's your turn.
All right, Jen, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, you are very robot-y.
I heard 2 words of that.
I am here.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Well, I am going to use my. Let me open the thing back up. Is going to be on the character sheet. There's a 25 hit with constrict.
Nice.
And I'm gonna make sense and constrict the one I'm right on top of.
Oh,
For,
you constrict a
for
little
19
bit,
points of damage.
a little bit too hard as you hear.
Plus 1.
As it's like the cracking sound of plastic.
What?
You hear the cracking sound of plastic. It sounds like you're crushing a bottle.
Okay. And the other one I hit is nearby me, right?
Right behind you.
Behind me. All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to shift your strike.
Okay. You hit it with your tail, I think. I guess it makes more sense. Which also benefits from your gauntlets, by the way. The gauntlets take the form one as a snake as very light, either spikes or like protrusions on the side of your body.
I mean, I like spikes. I think
Sure.
spikes on the snake are cool. Just grow spikes.
The more we describe what these gauntlets turn into, the more the coda starts to sound like a fucking war machine.
16.
Hits, and yeah, to be fair, that's the way it is.
I can't believe we almost didn't
Oh, I ain't
get
complaining.
the-
I'm just saying.
I mean, I just still remember, like, Kiki himself thinking, like, nah, he doesn't need this, right?
For a total of
Yeah.
6 points of damage
Javelin's
on the
more.
one I've already hit.
Yeah.
That is
So,
a lot of damage. Is that your turn?
what is it?
Is it your turn? Ah, is
Yes,
that your turn?
that's my
Okay.
turn.
Whew, okay, and on the end of the turn, the ones that are now dead also disintegrate.
See, I love that they disintegrated. It cleans the map up at nice.
I have a question.
Hmm.
I have a question.
Swing.
If I use a melee spell attack, does that count as taking an attack action
Yes.
for two-weapon fighting.
Yes. If it is an action to cast a spell.
No, because it takes an action to cast the spell.
If it is an action to cast the spell, then you don't have your action to attack with a weapon. Thus, two-weapon fighting will not allow you to make an attack with a bonus action.
Okay. So we're not gonna do that then. Instead, I'm gonna look at the guy in front of me, and we're gonna inflict wounds.
Okay, I guess that
I cast
guy's
it at
dead.
disadvantage for some reason. But it's a 24 anyway. So we're
Yeah,
just
that
gonna
hits.
Inflict wounds. We'll bump that up to level 2. I have level 2 spell slots available. 25.
Yeah. You
Done.
extend a hand, and as you thrust it in front of the figure, it goes right through the neck. As it passes through, and you watch, orange light begins to just creep and crack around the side of the neck and down to its torso and up the side of the head, the bottom part of the jaw, as the figure collapses and little spectral moths begin to flutter out from the open wound.
Can he explode into spectral moths? Smile.
Sure. Also,
Cool.
At the very least, our death will be pretty.
Trust is just gonna go to hiding behind Coda. Just I need
At
rage.
this point, I don't know what's scarier at this point. Invisible things with claws, or a monkey snake with sharp teeth and spikes.
I can handle the monkey snake. I cannot handle fighting things I cannot see.
okay.
True.
Alright,
Also, I miss
is that your turn, Trust?
yeah, because I miss being able to arrow, and I can't do that at close range. But that is my turn.
Yeah.
So, what can I see?
Lots of dead horses.
A lot of this because we have pools of water in the big pink squares that are basically illuminating these showing these things off in reflections.
Never mind, I'm being crushed by my horse.
Yep, no. Your horse sits on you, you die.
Ah, fuck.
What the hell is
So,
that?
like, these squares, do they mean that I can see what is in them?
All of it is just difficult terrain.
Yes.
Essentially.
That's
Yeah.
the
You're
proven
seeing
theory.
the reflection of them. I was able to cast Vicious Mockery, so basically if you require line of sight for the spell, it should work.
So, I can see these,
All of
is
them.
what I'm getting.
Yee.
All of them, and they are looking
Okay,
towards Butters the
good to
horse.
know.
I will note,
Don't worry
Butters is
about
right
Butters.
here. Butters
As
is
I
still
said,
alive.
Don't worry about that.
No,
I
you
know,
shut
I'm
up.
great.
Throw it in the AoE. You know you want to.
Don't you do it.
Synaptic static.
I don't need to, because these horses are dead.
Yes, they are.
No.
Very.
So, like, how about we do a
There
little
it
bit of
is.
synaptic static?
Do it for the greater good.
Are you targeting it so that
The
it
greater
also...
good.
Are you targeting it... Oh, I have to ask, are you targeting so that it
Really,
also
really
hits
happy I
Butters?
dropped out of the range of that.
Yeah, I'm
Should
really
note,
happy
Jen,
with
I
what
don't
it
think
was.
I don't think any of us can hear you at the moment, Jen.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I land like right there, Butters doesn't get hit.
Yeah.
Oh, Aqua's here.
AoE.
Yep. So like the edge is like here, so Butters doesn't get hit.
Okay.
Let's protect Butters at all costs.
Okay then, I will make...
We must protect horse. Oh, we can hear you now.
Yes, I will make 4
Wow.
intelligence saving throws. Let's see your intelligence.
The
My...
DC
Yee.
17.
They have an intelligence?
Have fun.
That's an interesting score.
I can only imagine Jen is talking because I can't actually really hear what he's saying.
I can hear little bits occasionally.
Only 1 succeeds.
I'm beginning to think that only one. Okay.
Yeah, only one
So that one
succeeds
takes
on
14,
their
and the
saving
rest
throw.
take.
Brr.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So that one would take 14 damage.
Did any of them survive that?
One of them survived it with
Afternoon.
hello Aqua.
Oh, hey, Aqua.
YOLO Aqua.
As the creatures fall onto the
Should I
ground,
even ask what's going on?
Lots of invisible undead.
We got it.
But why is there a literal? Why is the word "spiky boy" written where there's a ball of fire?
it's a
Because
spike
there's a
growth.
spiky boy there.
Because that's
it's,
a spiky
it's-
ball
It's
of
spike
fire.
growth.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, but it's spike growth. But Jen didn't have a spike growth thing, so it's a fireball.
Yeah.
That has been named Spiky Boy.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm still on my horse, correct?
You are, yes.
So yeah, I'm just gonna move like here. Yeah, with my horse.
Your horse is amazing.
Because unlike you all, I actually want to keep my horse alive.
Move through the spiky boy. For the
Anyway.
greater good.
I am not going to be exposed with spike. Fuck you.
Okay. Is it your turn? Is that your turn?
Yes, I don't really have bonus actions. I don't have bonus actions, so yes.
Alright, Grimthought, it's your turn.
Alright, my turn. I continue to swing on the 3 boys in front of me because I'm presuming they're just still standing here and pipping away at me.
Okay.
So reckless attack, first attack.
Where are you attacking? In which block?
What the fuck?
But okay, 7. Does it hit?
No.
We asked this before.
The
but-
dice,
He really don't.
the dice want Grimthought
Don't
to
like
die.
him at all.
The dice really want Grimthought to die. Okay, 15. Does that hit?
Which block are you attacking?
Oh, okay. The one directly here.
Hold up, can you show me? Okay,
That one.
you swing there is nothing there.
Okay, well, those are my 2 attacks. I can technically see this one,
Mhm.
so I will attempt to vicious mockery it.
Oh, for the love of God. Okay, it is gonna make a wisdom save. Roll the spell.
Yep, did there. 15 to save. Does a 15 make it? Or does it fail or succeed in the 15?
That's a 16 on the saving throw.
It got 16. Okay, so that is unfortunately my turn. I can do nothing to help Butters.
Alright. Ashfall. Ashfall, it is your turn.
What's the play, Ash?
He is 2 beside him. Give him. I don't know what the.
Die. Jesus Christ. So, Ashfall, what do you want to do?
Yo, Ash? You alright?
Ashfall may have second. Okay.
Could ice
Just
bomb again.
thinking. We are very spread out, yes.
What do you want to do, Asphalt? Okay, the one right next to you? Okay. You turn to the one to the right and unleash a torrent of magical missiles. Roll damage, it can't avoid them. If you can, that is. I don't know if you have much pain on your end to... Oh, there it is. That's...
I know I've said this once, but I also believe that magic missile is almost equivalent to finger of death. Because if you're like down, rolling death saves, and someone just cast, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you completely evaporate, breaking apart the invisible figure before you. It just scattered into pieces.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, let's make the attack. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this, definitely. The optimization settings. I'll fix them. That's a 22 to hit. Asphalt.
22 probably hits.
You take 8 points of slashing plus 8 points of necrotic.
You still up? Okay. So here's a problem. It's probably going to immediately move towards you on its turn.
You're within the radius of your healing unicorn spirit.
Yeah, because your difficult terrain is gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's for a turn.
I thought Ice Storm lasts longer. Yeah.
At the
End of turn.
It's the
Oh
end of its
yeah.
turn.
So at the end of your turn, so the ice will be gone.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, you would be able to anyway.
Okay, is it your turn?
You don't have bonus action of alt shape, do you?
No,
Okay.
that's Moondruid.
Dang. I was thinking
No,
like maybe you can get a.
That. Let's see what
Yeah.
the other ones were invisible. Move around, shuffle around Grimthought.
Spike gone.
Oof. And this one's gonna go right here.
We can kind of clean up the map and get rid of the fireball.
Oh, I know. I can deal with that. Okay, the enemies have moved. Grimthought, you are gonna get attacked first. Okay, that's a 20 to hit, a 20 to hit, and a 19
Right.
to hit.
What am I getting hit with?
3 attacks.
Yep, all three of those hit.
Okay, rolling damage.
Hit me with that damn blitz.
Yep, rolling damage. That's 5 points of slashing and 8 necrotic. So down to 2 slashing and 8 necrotic. 8 points of slashing down to 4 slashing and 9 necrotic. And 5 points of slashing and 5 points of necrotic, so 5 slashing and 5 necrotic.
So it's 30 total.
Yeah. Now for Butters, the horse. The Skulk is gonna make an attack.
Yep, this is where Butters does.
Looks like we're all riding on Kiki's horse.
That's a crit.
We all share.
Wait, hold up. No, please, God.
It's a crit.
Yep.
Fucking course it's a crit.
Yep. Butters is dead.
Yeah.
These things
Oh,
have
the great
critted.
to good.
These things have critted 3 out of 4 horses.
Yeah, dead. Enough to kill 4 horses, goddamn.
Oh, the great to good.
What's great or good about this?
We're still alive.
For now.
The meat? I don't need a horse.
Also,
Have you ever had Taco Bell?
Trust, you are getting attacked from behind. Rolling for roll 20. That's an 11 to hit. It does not hit you, it misses.
Who are these getting swung at?
At Trust, and they miss.
Yes, it's going for
Oh, I see.
Yep, and there's one more attack.
I see what's happening here.
There's one more attack going.
Jen's bullying me again.
I am bullying everyone. And there's one attack coming towards Ashwell.
Jin, type it out on roll 20 who you're hitting. And for the
Yeah,
I
amount.
hear you. You sound like you're far away from your mic and or underwater.
Maybe both.
No.
11 to... I guess, yeah, 11 probably doesn't hit. Oof.
Hey, how
I'd
you
walk
doing,
on him.
Ash?
I'd warcrawl it, but there's no way it would save him. Like,
That is,
I'm pretty sure that the necrotic alone would put him down.
Oh, fuck.
that is 5 points of slashing plus 12 points of necrotic.
Yeah, nope, there was no way.
Oh, I have. Ooh, I.
I have
Do you
an
have a thing?
I have a
idea.
thing, and because of my. Okay, it's not my turn though. I can't. I have a thing. I have a thing, but I can only
You
do it
have
on
a
my
thing?
turn. I can only do it on my turn.
Because there's an old strat that I like to do for situations like this.
Is it eat Ash? Is it
Yes.
eat your party members? Yes,
My
okay.
spare the dying. Spare the dying is a 30-foot bonus action. In theory, I could spare the dying bonus action because he's within 30 feet of me right now, so I don't even have to move, and then just massive prayer of healing. But I might not be able to do prayer of healing. Like, I can stabilize him, but I can't heal him. Like, I can do one or the other. I can
One or
both.
the other, yeah.
Oh.
As
Do you think you can survive a round?
as you see the magic
Is
begins
the
to
question.
as you see the magic ashfall begins to form in your hand as you're running towards the party and the gashing wood is made, your eyes lose coloration, your vision becomes blurry, and you stagger midair, falling onto the hard ground right behind one of the other horses. And as you scatter blood dripping from your body, you see the figure that the foot of the gaunt figure step right beside you. And it kind of like leans down in front of your face. It's faceless, its faceless visage looking at you, and you swear you can see the mouth like opening. Trust.
So from that description, it should be Coda's turn, shouldn't it?
Did any of them swing at me?
Yeah, it's Coda's
Don't think so, no.
Coda's turn, and none of them swung at you this turn.
All right. All right. Let's take this from the top here, because I need to get over there ASAP. Let's free action drop wild shape.
Okay.
Coda, what happened to your hit points?
You worry awfully too much. I will move right there, so I can bonus action. Wow.
Into what?
Snake again.
Concern.
I basically spent a wild shape to heal myself. Almost back.
Oh,
That's actually pretty smart.
Hello.
you still have your action, don't you?
And I still have my action to get right here on top of Jack.
Protecting the corpse. Nice.
My corpse.
Okay, do you want to attack for your turn?
Yes. Does a 21 hit the dude?
Yes, it does.
13 points damage. And he is grappled.
Or
No,
dead.
no. He is restrained.
He's actually.
He's also dead.
He's
And
pretty
he-
dead.
Oh, he's dead? Okay, well then, there you go, Jack. I got you, bud.
Yeah, you run
So
up.
if you want to stabilize him now, we're good.
Ow.
Is that your turn?
Yes. That'll be my turn.
So bonus action, spare the dying from where I'm at because I can do that. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that happens.
Okay, stable.
You look.
Holy.
You look at the body of Ashfall on the floor, and you extend a hand. A little tiny moth just kind of flies towards Jack, and as it lands on its open, outstretched arm, you notice a green glow emanate from his body. You are stable.
Neat.
Okay.
Jack, don't say Coda never did anything for you.
With that out of the question, is there anything else you want to do? As an
I
action.
still have 2 attacks. 2.
And you do have your scimitar.
So. We're gonna
Swing, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna swing. We're gonna scimitar because. Yeah.
Okay.
One hit.
No. That will hit.
Does a 19 hit?
That will hit.
So
which-
6
Bane
slashing.
Bleach.
Then you
I have
get
a question.
swing bonus action.
Are you attacking the one on the left or the one on
I
the
Bonus
used my
action.
bonus action.
You have an extra attack.
That was the second attack
Yeah.
there. Scimitar 19.
Yeah.
Like,
No, don't you get extra attack at level
Well, yeah,
5?
that was swing, but I used my bonus action already to cast Spare the Dying.
You right. You right.
So I can't scimitar, I can't arrow, I can't dagger, because
Yeah.
I saved Jack's life.
by the way, which one were you attacking? Which? Yeah, okay, left.
The one on the
For
left
some
or the
reason, it's
right?
not letting me click on the screen.
Oh, that's weird.
The one on the
Think
left or
what's
the
on the
right?
right,
Sorry, I didn't
yeah.
realize.
Let's be honest,
Kevin's issue.
the entire internet is collapsing as we speak.
That one.
It's fine. It's normal. It's normal Friday, right?
It's nothing to worry about. We just have one unconscious member. I'm at 6.
I will be honest with you, Trust. It had full health. The one on the right would die by that attack.
Look at all that green Grimthought has right there.
Look at all that green.
Oh, Grimford is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at all that.
Is that your turn?
Alright, so that Trust's turn. Kiki!
So Silver has no reason to think there should be enemies here. I actually have no clue,
What
so I'm
about
just gonna
you?
move there. I don't know. She's been taking a nap. I don't think she's been paying that much attention. Right. So I can now actually see what's going on instead of giant snake. I mean, Kiki doesn't know that there's probably like enemies right there, so she just sees this one, like, okay, cool, and then she sees these two, and it's like, okay, not cool. So, which one did you attack? The left one?
That one.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that one. That's a 26.
Nice!
It actually did apply the damage. Is it dead?
That's all force, so.
I know.
Pop goes the invisible creature.
Nice!
Hey, so then I have the other one. It goes to the other one. I don't think 12 hits though. A bit sad.
Feels bad, man.
Feels sad.
Yeah,
No, 12 does not hit.
fuck. Well, that's a bit sad. Yeah. That's it. That's my turn.
Grimthought.
Hey, so if I reckless this one, is that still considered to be straight roll, or would that be with advantage?
Advantage. That is an advantage attack.
Oh, that'd be advantage. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna advantage swing on that first one then.
Yeah, go for it.
Please, for the love of God, dice, don't fucking hate me. Wow!
How many Spare the Dyings you got?
Just wow! Just wow!
That is not a hit.
Maybe don't swing with the -5. Just a.
The thing is, if I don't, it's probably not gonna drop.
He's rolling an 11 and 13.
Like, that was a nat 1
Yeah.
and a 3. Alright, I'm in for a penny, in for a pounding.
Okay.
So that's a crit!
That definitely hits.
I need to roll 2d12 on top of what I get here. That is a grand total of, let's see, 48 damage.
Yeah, 18. You cleave it straight through.
Alright,
Bonus
since
action.
I crit and dropped, yes, I sack one more time. Can I quickly check one of the mirrors in this building, see if there's still enemies around me behind me here? There's one here and one there. Okay. Seeing as this one is closer to my
Swing.
allies, I'm going to swing on that one.
Okay. Go for it.
This will be straight roll rather than with advantage because I don't believe I can properly see it.
It is a straight roll, yes. That's
Oh,
a
natural
hit.
20.
That's a hit.
That is 23 damage.
There you go, guys. Now we're picking it up.
There is only one left. Two left, actually, at this stage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Provide there are more invisible ones. Yeah, that's what I got.
Ashwell, you are currently knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
I believe
the-
before Coda, the two act.
Yeah, they do. This one is going to attack Grimthought.
Figured.
That's a crit again.
Ah! Grandma's gonna die.
He's within 30 feet of me, but this kind of fucks my whole plan. Oh,
So that's 8 points of damage.
I have
half that
prayers.
4. And
I mean, how long does it take to cast prayer healing?
it's an action.
16 necrotic.
Healing
Oh,
So
auto
20.
stabilizes.
10 minutes.
20, yes.
10-minute cast time?
Yeah.
I'm on
Okay.
5 hit points.
Oh god, he's not dead. Okay.
You're still alive.
Well,
So for the greater good.
Now I have the ethical
See?
dilemma.
Healing.
See, the
Healing.
horse's sacrifices weren't in vain.
I have the ethical dilemma of sending the other one at Grimthought. Or do I just attack trust? Questions, decisions.
What would
What?
it do? What would it do? What would its natural action be?
It is going to
Would it be
disengage.
attack
It is,
nearest target, or would it be target weakest target?
it is going to disengage.
Could it get to Jen?
It is going to disengage.
Okay. Alright, so it's disengaged. We come around to Coda.
Tricoda, sorry, yeah.
You keep skipping Coda.
Alright. Would it be an action to take Ashfall out of the fight?
It would be an action to carry him, yes. Because you have no arms.
With the only thing I can carry him with?
Your mouth.
Yeah, that's an action, right?
Yeah, it is an action.
Novi is determined to have it eaten every single member of the party by the end of this campaign.
But okay, here's the ordeal though. They can't swing at him if they can't get to him.
Yeah.
And I don't know where any of them's at currently. So whatever is that an action? If you want to type that out, because I can't hear if it's an action or not.
Is an action.
It's an action. Well, we'll take my one in action to do that.
Okay.
An action.
You grab Ashfall on your toothless jaw.
Hey Ash, welcome to the Been Eaten Club.
Okay, where do you go?
Because I've known what happens when you leave something alone. And you just... I could get right there. And that's about as far as I can get.
You do know that it's half your speed because you're carrying someone, yes?
Okay. Let me do half then. From Asheville at this point would be... Be right there.
Okay, you have Ashfall right here in your mouth.
Blah. Just dumped in front of Trust.
No, I'm gonna wait till we get out of here. Coda's gonna wait till we get out of here for reasons.
Okay. Is
Put
that
him
your turn?
down. Put him down right now. Put him down right now, Coda.
Okay, you know Coda by now won't eat any one of his party members.
Well, now I have to stick my hand. Okay. Well, I have to now stick my hand in Coda's mouth.
I think Grimcod is a little bit more important here.
Don't worry about him. Fine. Keep going. Keep going.
Because he's fine. He's out of combat. He can't get hit.
Listen, he has
No.
0 hit points. Grimthaw's still alive. He can come back. He has okay. So Trust didn't see Grimthawd go down and die, and had to use Spare the Dying. So her priorities are on, oh my god, I cannot literally lose another person in my life. I will scream and I will leave and I will just. So her person.
Well, note, I still have relentless endurance. I can still go down to 1 hit
Trust
point.
doesn't know what that is, and Socks does, but she's trying desperately not to metagame.
Right.
That's cool.
So I'm going to cast, and by I mean Tress is going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. And actually, because he's at 0 hit points, and I have the Circle of Mortality, he gets the maximum that he can get from Cure Wounds at the higher level cast. So
Nice.
So 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 16. I don't know how to math. But the point is,
What level
Gets
is
a lot of
what
hit
level is the Cure Wounds?
3rd.
3.
8 plus 8 plus
Third
8 is
level.
24 plus 4, 28 hit points.
28. Okay, 28 hit points, Ash. As you awaken,
In the jaw of the beast.
Tress hand is like sticking through Coda's teeth, like, don't be dead, don't be dead, don't be dead.
I want to say, Ash is getting the worst version of this by comparison to
Actually-
Grimthon, because at least Grimthon wasn't conscious the entire time he was in Coda's
You know,
mouth.
like, Tress would have crawled in there. Tress would have like tried to like jam her way in there in a panic. So Tress is just chilling in Coda's mouth too. Like realistic.
Show me what you got.
I can't believe you can put
Anyway.
memes in roll 20. No.
2 people chilling in a snake's mouth, 5 feet apart. 'Cause
Can
that's
you
the
all, like-
D range.
They are alive.
Not die for like 2 seconds.
So you hold up, Trust. So you approach Coda, and as you're approaching the mouth, you put your hand right inside of it, and
And I like
it
crawl.
is moist. It is wet. It is a
Crawling. Coda's just like,
terrible
oh gosh, alright.
sensation as you find the body of Ashfall still there. There is a glimmer of orange light, and Ashfall, you awaken with a gasp inside the mouth of a giant snake, and everyone else hears.
Oh, holding on.
Oh god.
So no trauma. Okay, got it. Good.
You'd be right.
Good to know.
Jesus.
Never has a wisdom save felt more appropriate.
You are alive. Yes. This is all I can say. Yes. Yes.
You're-
Yes.
Everyone hears the muffled, the muffled sounds of Ash saying, "Oh, thanks, Coda," from inside the mouth. The Trust, just from outside just looks. Oh. Trust kicking off the ground is like waving
That
her arm.
sucks. Trust doesn't do any of that. That's all me, baby.
Okay. Speaking of terrible parts.
Okay, so I'm just seeing this happen and go like, cool, okay, yeah, normal day, whatever. I don't exactly know where it is, like me or Kiki, so like I'm gonna shoot towards Screamthought, not at him, but just like,
It should be noted, Silver, we have been able to see the enemies in the reflections of the glass, so
Oh.
if you were to look to a building, you might be able to see
oh,
these things.
is there glass in here?
Yes.
There's
yes,
glass
there is.
in this building.
Yes, there is, but you can't see it using that window. You're gonna.
Oh, so if I look towards here,
Yeah, towards there.
so do I see them if I look like?
You can see right here.
What?
Oh, right there, right behind me.
Okay, okay.
It will be with disadvantage though, so.
Yeah. Okay, but I do know where to hit, so that's great. So I'm gonna try to shoot it,
You have disadvantage.
and
on it,
hopefully not with Screamthought.
but If I know your luck.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep,
So
there it
that's
is.
Oh!
oh, that's a natural 1, and that's an 18.
Okay, 18 hits. 12 points of damage.
Okay, it takes 12 damage then.
Whale force damage.
Okay, as you fire the first one, you conjure this ancient eldritch energy and you thrust it forward and it goes backwards. And you hear a from a building behind you.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Ah, goddammit.
And then you fire the second one and it hits. If you look in the mirror at the window, the figure is still there.
I figured. I'm gonna hop off the horse, just in case.
Okay?
Does it spend any movement for me to do that?
Half your movement to get off your horse.
I can't actually hear what you're saying, so please type it out.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think any of us are fast enough to hit it.
Okay. So, yeah, I can get there. Yeah, I'm gonna move there.
Okay? You move there. You are there.
And that's my turn.
Grimthorn.
Grimthought behind you!
Yeah, hello, it's the deal with Yarwoods. Hang on, go ahead. I'm going to turn and reckless swing on it.
I hit one of them, maybe you can kill it.
So yeah, reckless attack. I'm going to drop Great Weapon Master in the hopes I can just hit the fucking thing and it'll die.
Go for it.
25.
Miss.
That is 19 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I basically, as it's reeling from the blast, I look at the outline of where the blast has just hit it from Kiki, and I just turn from the last one I hit and swing upwards with the axe, following through like a golf swing.
With an upper swing, you see a headless corpse appear before you. The light sound of air leaving it, and then you see up like 30 feet in the air a decapitated head, and the distant like in the distant broken pillar, kind of like hits, and the entire pillar just goes.
Is everybody still alive? Where's Blue and Leaf go? Hello?
Could is this going to be the first where you're just
Where-
kind of
Yeah.
put them
Could
out
have
to the
been-
ground and then open up and then
There we go.
with whatever saliva's there, because it's mouth.
Grimtad, you look pretty hurt. Are you alright?
I took a lot of hits there. It hurt a lot more than I thought it would. All the horses are dead.
Well, mine is still alive.
Gotta stumble over towards Butters and just check if Mr. Oinky on his back is still alive.
Oh
is this-
no!
Could is this going to start making a barrier as Snake Bud?
You search the horse and find that right under it, you see that one of the legs of Butters is still standing on the ground, and right beneath the horse's massive frame, held aloft with what you can only guess as the final action of the horse before death, is a single leg holding over the form of a boar that is on the ground.
I fish out Mr. Oinky. Holding him under one arm, I go around to Butters' face and just start petting the horse's face. You shaved him at the end, didn't you? He's a good horse. He's a good horse.
Alright. You do look at the expression that Butters has on death. Unlike the other horses that you can see, where the other horses look horrified as they breathe their final breath, Butters' face is devoid of fear. The eyes are devoid of color. She is halfway open. She's just looking forward.
You're a brave horse.
Thanks, I think getting out of that healing. We'll be right though. Coda will pass out at some point.
If we stay here, more of those things might turn up.
Oh, I didn't unwild shape.
Oh, sorry. You can bring
And
them
he's
back.
saying he's staying a snake.
Okay, you can bring them back. As all of you
one-
are...
One question.
Yes?
Where would I be in all this chaos?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's...
probably on your
somewhere-
horse a few meters back.
Like, like somewhere here. Yeah, I'm probably drunk.
So all the coast just discriminated against the drunk guy and left.
The drunk guy who
Guys,
took
look
his
at this
sword
cool
was
rock
like,
I found.
I'm gonna be fine. Yeah, exactly. Oh god.
The fuck happened to all the horses?
Well.
So hang on, is Coda staying as Snake or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay a snake.
Okay.
I've got a good solid, what is it, 4 hours? A snake? 4 or 5?
Okay.
I think somebody's
Go back
being
and
killed
read.
outside. I don't think we should stay here.
No, we need to go. If we stay here, more of those things are gonna turn up.
As you're all...
Okay.
I want to say something before anything, because this happens as
Sure.
you gather up. And you hear this voice does not come around you. You hear this as if it is a thought that you are making yourself in your mind. And the horses look panicked as you hear, "You have interrupted my experiment. You do not wear the purple garments, so you have an option. If you are here for me, know that I reside at the top of this pitiful town. If
Quite frankly,
you...
darling, we don't know who you are. Trust just wants to, like, be very blunt as he's saying that. Like, cut him off, like, I have no idea who the fuck you are. Type thing.
And you hear Lupus, why would you disturb a man drinking?
You have interrupted. You have interrupted months of work and destroyed many of my test subjects. You have an option.
Well, why would you leave your test in the middle of the plains where anyone could just walk in? That just seems ridiculous.
He's the one that put his people in the middle of a busy street.
It's like asking to get rammed by a bunch of bulls. Or those
You
weird
will
sand
either
sharks.
leave my experiment grounds, or I will sick the hounds toward you. The choice
Can't
is
we
yours.
settle this some other way?
You have 5
Can
minutes.
you at least...
The voice subsides.
What was the last thing you said?
You have 5 minutes.
Oh. Oh.
Who puts an
Well, I'm
experiment in the
gonna-
middle of the street?
Well, on his behalf, he probably thought the orcs would make sure that nobody actually got in here, but... Well... Just to be safe, I'm gonna expend the rod to get another,
Spell slot.
spell slot back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Where'd he go? Can you share your horse with Blue Goat?
Can I what?
Share your horse.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. And they forgot you should be able to share with Flower Goat, yeah?
So what are you doing?
I don't know if we can walk fast enough to get out of here. We need to go.
I'm a bit worried if he actually does send hounds after us. Then we cannot outrun them.
Which is why we need to go. If we're on horseback, then we should be able to make it away before whoever the Shending comes.
Kodak, can you go fast in the snake form? You should be able to respond to me.
Yeah, it's like about normal.
Tess is just like, oh no.
I can make us go fast.
What was he doing
Yeah,
to
should
those
we-
people then? Because
This isn't. Sorry, what is it?
if those were people and he's done something to them, what could he have done to make them like that?
I would love to find out, but I don't think we're in a shape where we can do that. We don't have much time, we have to decide fast.
This isn't this isn't that dryad group or anything along those lines. This is just a guy, and looks around. This town's already been broken up for a while. Although looks over at the washing lines. Suppose they might have died fairly recently. Hmm.
So now that we have like a second to breathe, have I actually heard of anything like this?
Make a history check.
Oh, same.
Yeah, make a history check.
Okay.
As
Guidance.
Oh, 18.
alright,
Guidance, so plus 1d4.
What is D4?
Also reading it as well. I don't know shit about shit. I'm traumatized, baby.
alright. You can't
Yes.
trust. You can't recall information.
So it's 21.
Kiki, you do recall something from local rumors. There is a place in Zolario where it is unwise to enter. It is a ghost town that has been forbidden from the local populace of the city to go to for about. It was something relatively new. It was about a week before you started adventuring.
So it's in like this 100 of the year.
Yes.
Probably this year.
In addition, what happened is that the local people who have been living here have left, and those who couldn't, people did not hear from again. Magistrates entered to uncover what was happening, but they did not report back to the city, and the entire city called the town as forbidden and locked from entry by the local populace. There is an old folk tale that that people could swear that they could see a monster move through the town as big as a column and built as a brass iron knight with a pair of terrible red eyes. They say that this monster came and made the town's populace its shadows to serve as its own eyes. No one knows what exactly happened, but that's the story that you know for certain. Academics at the time, before you left, were discussing that this could probably be some kind of abnormality in like an arcane error, or perhaps an elemental fissure could have taken place here, like a rift between the planes.
It could literally be anything. Do we want to see what it is, or do we want to run?
I mean, Ashfall is finding out who's behind this.
We have like few minutes left, I assume.
Yes.
Even if we want to deal with this, we can't do it right now. What best thing to do is we ride out, rest up for the night, and then we decide tomorrow what we want to do when we come back stronger and ready. You know, we go at him now, we're gonna just die.
Right.
I would like to avoid death if at all possible.
Well, there is the big city, but I don't think we can get there before. Is it already night, by the way?
It's like evening,
yeah,
midday,
evening. It's evening.
Evening, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can build us a
Okay.
shelter.
I'm just worried that what if they could be just meaningless threats, but what if this thing is actually going to send something after us?
Well, if we leave within the time frame, he'll assume we've gone and not come back, so at the very least, we'll have the element of surprise.
Well, let's get going then.
Alright, so you two double up, and Tofika, is it alright if I ride on you?
Code will lower his head down.
Alright, thanks. I hop on with myself and Mr. Oinky.
I do agree with Ashfall that this threat should be dealt with.
Now,
Those
here's
people had families, and he's experimenting on them and using, like, there's so many possibilities of this being something horrible and terrible. That I just wouldn't feel right leaving and not coming back.
I think we need to sleep on this, but I could try to do something while you guys are sleeping, if that is alright.
Sure, so long as it doesn't put you in danger.
Well, let's
I don't
go
think
then.
it would.
Yeah, let's go. And we ride out.
Let's see what Ash Falls typing, because he's still typing something.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point out like Kiki and Trust sitting on the horse, and Kiki's just like a full head shorter than Trust.
I mean, if we
No,
wanted
it's
to,
fine.
I could carry everyone.
You know, Trust is like,
But we do still have two horses, and doubling up on a
Yeah.
horse doesn't actually have any detrimental effects on it.
Alright.
but like, I assume Kiki's sitting, like, Trust is like doing the thing where she's driving the horse and Kiki is like in front of her, you know?
Yeah, makes sense.
Why are
Because
you
he's
calling me
short,
that
because it
open
wouldn't make sense the
motorcycle?
other. Wouldn't make sense the other
Question:
way around.
between Lupus and Ash, who's smaller?
Ash is a little bit taller than Lupus.
Okay.
No, what? Ash says Lupus is taller. I'm
By like few inches, there is
Alright.
not much difference.
All right. I presume we are heading north.
Indeed. As you are leaving, all
Yep.
of you hear once again this voice in the back of your heads, as if you're thinking these thoughts yourselves, replying, "Wise that you have left. Return here, and you will become part of my experimentation. The wisest among you will know not to return."
Well, he said he was on top of the mansion, right?
On top of the
This one's
town.
an 18, but I would still like
Yep.
to come back, so I think we're just gonna lie to this man, leave, and then come back.
So I can just drop the mansion and collapse it.
Your
do
mistake,
that.
sir, was
Later.
telling us where we were.
That's right, I'm on the top of this tower. What do you mean it's a 300-foot tower? What are you saying that's bad for? Oh,
oh
He
dear.
starts hearing the crumbling noises as the house comes down.
So,
Well, dimension door.
well, I didn't prepare flight.
where are you going to?
By the way, so since Trust is like right next to Kiki, when it's speaking to like our heads or whatever, Kiki like straight up stiffens up. Like she looks very uncomfortable.
For you, Kiki, the voice is a bit muddled. It's not clear. It's as if something is trying to block it from entering your mind.
I don't like when people fuck with my mind, okay?
That's my thing.
I want to do it. I don't want them to do it to me. It's not fair.
Trust,
Okay.
Trust like glances at Kiki and goes, "You know, this is how it feels when you talk to us, right?"
No, that's not how. Well, I
I was
don't.
fine with it.
I don't threaten your life, you know.
That's she chuckles. It's like this like